Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Hey, everybody, it's the Jim Masters Show live Christmas special with celebrity friends and special guests. It is an exclusive JMS holiday presentation. Some of your familiar faces are back with us and some new folks joining us here as we welcome the holiday season with all of you here on the Jim Masters Show. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm your host, Jim Masters. Take a look at our set. Wow, this is like $1 million set. It's amazing what we can do in an hour. Hey, if this is your first time here, thanks for joining us. This is our entertainment lifestyle celebrity talk show series that we created back in March of, I think, 2020 or so. We've done about 1,040 episodes with terrific guests who've come in from all around the world. And we're so honored to have you here as well. Thanks so much for joining us. It's a real pleasure to have you here. If you'd like to interact with us, feel free to chat in the JMS Loverty Hall chat room that is available during the live shows when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Or if you want, you can leave a comment right underneath the episode as well on our YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing well. A happy Hanukkah to those who've celebrated Hanukkah. A Merry, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and of course, all the blessings and joys of the new year. We have a great celebration with some amazingly talented celebrity friends and guests who are taking their time to join us here on the JMS Holiday Special, and we thank them, and we thank all of you for your loyalty, your support, watching all year long, celebrating what we're doing here with our Loverty, and of course, just the good times we have and the poignant moments and great conversations. And of course, as we celebrate all of our fabulous guests, we're going to dive right in. And how do you like that snazzy open too? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Usually we have the show open, you know, with the graphics and everything. We figured we'd put on something extra special for all of you. I might have to leave the room to put an extra log on the fire every once in a while, but gang, it's so nice to have you here. And I see comments piling in already. It's so, so nice. Again, we wish you the very, very best for the holiday season. We're going to start off with all of our guests popping on here on the show. Look at all of these fabulous faces that are joining here. Some of them have instruments in their hands. Some of them are just smiling. We have some more guests that are joining us as well. First of all, Shelly Ray Speck is back with us here on the Jim Masters Show. Welcome back, Shelly.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Lacey Carpenter is back in the house on the Jim Masters Show.
Thank you.
Lacey, welcome you. Dennis Scott is making his return to JMS. There he is. You'll never see him walking down the street without an instrument in his hand. He's just one of those guys that is so musically inclined. So nice to have Dennis back with us on the show. And Nick Stefanacci is joining us for the very, very first time. And he's going to be a guest on JMS in January as well. And Stephen Kalinich. Today he's Irish. He's Kalinci. But it's Kalinich, gang. He's with us, another fabulous legend in the industry. And Elaine Ballas and Mika are here.
Yes, this is Mika's first time on your show, but she's a regular on the Michael Collier morning show on Mondays.
I thought she was, no, she's been with us before, Mika.
Oh, she was?
Yes, she was here before.
Oh, okay. She said this was her debut.
That's right. Legend Holle Thee Maxwell is here. Good to have you with us. Holle Thee, welcome back.
Thank you.
We love when you're here. Paul Zolo, welcome, Paul Zolo. It's good to see you as well. Another
Thanks for inviting me.
Industry. How are you?
Very good. Happy to be at this party. This is fun.
Yes, I tell you, we always throw a nice holiday party. So how is everybody? Shelly Ray, I'll start with you.
Doing great. It's so good to see you again, Jim. You're just at the top of my list to be interviewed or have a conversation with.
Oh, I appreciate
so
that.
I really, really love to be back on the show. I'm planning a release in January of an EP. The songs, one of the songs I did on your show, or I think I did a couple of songs on your show. I'm going to remaster that and put that out, and then 3 other new songs. So I'm really, really jazzed up. Still recording. So I gotta but it's turning out great. Had all the photography done for the album cover, and Just really excited and excited to meet you all.
Yes,
Really
I
great.
think it's the first time some of you are actually together here on our show in the same frame. I think it's fantastic. I just want to let our audience know who is watching. Shelley Ray Speck has, she's an extraordinary performer. She's worked with everyone from Meredith Brooks to Katie Segal, and her band Specs opened for Mr. Melissa Manchester and the Sparks. She's also penned songs heard in countless TV shows, films, including Beverly Hills 90210, Josie and the Pussycats, and Rookie of the Year, among others. She's a highly sought-after vocal coach, and her clients include Ashley Tisdale and Ricky Luna from the new Mickey Mouse Club, and Pussycat Dolls, Kaya Jones, and many, many others. And that is Shelley Ray. So nice to have you here, Shelley Ray, once again.
It's
and thanks
nice
for
to
popping
be
in.
here. Really
And our
nice to be here.
dear friend Lacey Carpenter's back. She's always here. We love having her here. She's been on, as I mentioned, a lot of our celebratory shows. Lacey, how are you?
I am so good. Thank you so much. I've missed your voice, talking back and forth in our conversations, doing so good, just, performing, writing, and, just having a blast being a fiddler and singer-songwriter,
You really are. I want to let the audience know that Lacey Carpenter is a 4-time #1 hit songwriter, award-winning musician, author, speaker, educator, known as a dynamic music performer, author, and scholar. Her first album, Nothing Is Real, was produced by the legendary producer Wayne Moss and received rave reviews within the Americana genre. As well, too, Carpenter's song Back Together is the theme song for the World Interfacial Foundation. Carpenter's song, My Lucky Song, reached #1 on the World Indie Top 100 charts and the Euro Indie Network Top 100 charts. And she penned the lyrics for the #1 hit song on the Euro Indie Top 100 chart, There Will Come a Day, Perfect Enough, recorded by Joe Z. And World of Hope also reached #1 and makes Lacey's 4th #1 song. So you've been busy, my friend.
Been busy, which is good. Feels good.
Absolutely. And Steve Kalinich, or Irish Kalinci today. Stephen, how are you today, my friend? You've been on our show a few times, and we love having you here.
I'm fantastic. I love being on your show. I love your energy and your positive consciousness that you try to spread to others and to see the good in people.
I appreciate that very, very much. It's kind of you to say that. And you've been well, my friend?
Yes, I'm hanging in there.
Well, I want to let know that he may even share a poem with us, too. He's an American poet, mostly known for his songwriting collaborations with Brian and Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys. In 1969, he recorded his album, A World of Peace Must Come, with production by Brian Wilson. It wasn't released until 2008. While under contract as an artist signed to the Beach Boys Brothers Records, Stephen co-wrote several songs released by the group, including All I Want to Do, Be Still, Little Bird, and A Time to Live in Dreams with Dennis Wilson. Stephen is the lyricist and co-publisher for Brian Wilson's duet with Paul McCartney, A Friend Like You, on Wilson's 2004 solo album release, Getting In Over My Head. Stephen also has collaborated with a number of recording artists and performers, musicians, and composers, including P.F. Sloan, Art Munson, and Ken Hirsch, Randy Crawford, Mary Wilson of the Supremes, and many others. Odyssey, Clifton Davis, Chris
Paul Zolo.
And Paul Zolo, and Diana Ross as well. And nice to have you here, Stephen.
Thank
you,
the
legendary Holle Thee Maxwell is back with us here on the show. My friend Holle Thee, how are you?
Oh, I'm just fabulous, feeling good, feeling great, full of energy, and I'm so glad that you invited me because you are my favorite host.
I appreciate that.
Yes, you really are. I mean, you make us feel comfortable, and it's just a pleasure being here. It really is.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Holle Thee is a music legend, a vocalist, songwriter, She is really an acclaimed performer. She's performed with soul and blues artist Ike Turner and jazz organist Jimmy Smith. She wrote a book for Bobby Bland, 1978 album, Come Fly With Me. Her 7-decade career includes opera training in childhood, performances as a soul balladeer. In the 1960s, she's done European tours, appearances at the Chicago Blues Festival, the Cannes Musical Festival. She's named, matter of fact, in Cannes, they named her the Queen of Entertaining Entertainers. And that's just the short list. Wonderful to have this legend here on our show as well. And Elaine Ballas, who is a dear friend of our the Jim Masters show and has been with us here as well.
And
She's got Mika, and Elaine is there in Hollywood, and Elaine has performed in a lot of commercials and movies, and she even had a chance to work with Mel Brooks as well. She created her own series, Camp Elaine, as well, which is a lot of fun. If you haven't had a chance to see that, that's really, really cool and something very, very special. She was also in The Rich and the Ruthless in 2017, The Misadventures of Camp Elaine, Love Without Hairs 2020, and from Ice Skate Princess to Guinness Book of World Records to Camp Elaine and Can Sports. She's a moving target we all keep up with. Welcome to the Jim Masters Show once again, and happy holidays. Elaine, and how are you?
I am great. And if anyone needs a last-minute stocking stuffer, my book can be found at my website, elaineballas.com, and it's How to Write a Book Camp Elaine Style with Oreo. As you can tell, there's a running theme with animals, that I love. And this is for you to write your own journal. I just act as your guide and cheerleader throughout. And also, they can see me on Mondays on the Michael Collier Morning Show doing sports. And as you know, because you interviewed them all, our movie, A Wonderful Life, which is a Christmas movie, it was supposed to be on Amazon by now, but Amazon seems to be backlogged. But you can watch it on Vimeo.
Very nice.
So you have all your Christmas stuff ready, and Mika's here to sing with you if you decide to burst into song. And Jim, I can't tell you how wonderful it is to be back. I know we chat a lot, and I send you a lot of people, and they all love you. And I said, but I want to be on with him again. I miss him. So,
and you're now on the holiday special with all of these other fabulously talented folks here. And Mika, too, as well. It's so nice to have you.
She's all
here,
excited. She got up early and kept tugging at me to get on the screen.
Wow. She's got good taste.
She does. She does.
And
she said, I'm ready to be with everybody.
That is fantastic. Well, it's nice to have you here. And our viewers
Thank
are watching.
you. And
they're commenting from all around the world because we have an international audience. We see the Philippines and Ireland and Asia and throughout America, Canada, Brazil commenting. Welcome, Ireland. Good to have everybody here. Dennis Scott is an extraordinarily talented person as well. Dennis, how are you, my friend?
I'm still going through the afterglow of our last interview. This is such a pleasure to be back among all these, as Edith Sullivan would say, all you really fine people out there.
It's we had such a fantastic conversation when you were with us last time, my friend. It was quite epic, and you even played live for us and everything else. I want to let the audience know that for a long time, Dennis has been writing and producing original music and songs for television, recordings, video, theatrical events. He's the recipient of a Grammy, an Emmy, and the Parents' Choice Award. His songs have been recorded by artists such as Ray Charles, Faith Hill, Crystal Gayle, the Charlie Daniels Band, Kathie Lee Gifford, Glen Campbell, Tanya Tucker, Loretta Lynn, and the Muppets, and many others. And that's just all on a Thursday. So he's a very talented guy and is a wonderful friend of our show. And we'll have all of you back individually too, to chat with us in the new year. But I wanted to bring us all together. I was looking at the list of all these guests and I said, who are some faces that I'd love to have back on so we can have some fun? And you guys all jumped right at it. And I really, really appreciate that. So nice to see Dennis
faces,
as well.
Not bodies, just faces.
Just faces, right? Yeah, because who knows? I mean, you can't see anything below here. We could all be in our pajamas, right?
I am.
One of the newest, Lovety, here on the Jim Masters Show, joining us for the very first time, Nick Stefanacci. Welcome, Nick, to the show. It's great to have you here. How are you?
Man, all is well, Jim. Thanks for having me, and it's a pleasure to meet everyone and get to see everybody. This is a lot of excitement. Just happy to be here.
I want to let you know that he's a pop fusion saxophonist. He has toured the world for over 2 decades. As a sideman, Nick has shared the stage with many legends such as Bernard Pretty Purdy, Derek Trucks, hip hop icons, and much, much more, including DMC from Run DMC, to highlight a few. And as a leader, Nick has toured Europe and North America, bringing a new vision and swagger into the music industry. So nice to have you here, Nick, as well. And we're going to put together a date for Nick to join us as a singular guest in January. And we just said, hey, do you want to pop on the holiday show? And he said, yeah, let's do it. So really appreciate that. And nice to have you here as well. And Paul Zolo is in the Zolo zone, as always. Nice to have you here, Paul. And how are you, my friend?
Very good. Happy to be here. I appreciate getting invited because you've had a lot of people on, and so only a few of us got invited. And Stevie Kalinich is here, one of my best friends. It's good to see him here at a party. That's where we run into each other.
Yeah.
That's great to be here.
Yes, absolutely. Paul Zolo is a celebrated singer, songwriter, author, journalist, photographer, songwriter, recording artist. He's also the author of many, many books about music and so much more. He's a brilliant photographer, music journalist, and he was the senior editor of the American Songwriter magazine for over 24 years. And he's always recording and always writing songs and always entertaining. Paul, always great to have you with us here on the show.
Thank you, Jim. Nice to
Absolutely. And we have with us Pepper J and John Michael Ferrari joining us from Nevada. Welcome, gang. How are you?
Hi, Jim.
We're doing very well. Didn't we do this last year, didn't we?
I think so, right? I think you did. Yes, absolutely. So it's a nice repeat tradition. How have you been? How are things in Nevada?
Excellent, excellent.
It's like summertime.
No, it isn't. It's cold.
It's 60s.
Well, at night it freezes, and when I have to feed the animals and in the freeze, it's pretty challenging, but we love it here. We love it.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is wonderful. That's really excellent to have you guys here. And of course, Pepper J, she's been in the industry for a number of years, and she's an extraordinary talent herself. Also, an actress, a producer, an author. She works hand in hand with John Michael Ferrari, too, with his spectacular career. And she's, an iconic person in the industry. And John Michael Ferrari is a brilliant singer and songwriter extraordinaire. He's penned lots of fabulous music, and his music is climbing the charts. And he mixes a lot of fabulous sounds and genres to create some new sounds as well. It's so nice to have you both with us here on the show.
Thanks, Jim, for having us.
Thank you.
So, gang, any memories of holidays when you were a child that you want to share? Do you have a favorite memory when you were a kid that stands out? A favorite Christmas, a favorite Hanukkah, favorite whatever it may be during the holiday time? Shelley?
I do. I have one. I was living with my grandmother at the time, and I grew up in Missouri, in Kansas City area, and I had built an igloo, and I could actually go in it, hang out in my snow pants and my boots, and it was so pleasant to come back inside, and Grandma would make, of course, hot chocolate with marshmallows and That's one of my fondest memories of Christmas. It was really, really fantastic. She was a singer too.
Oh, really?
So I would get, she sang in the church choir, and she was a soprano, which I'm not. But well, I was once. It sort of drops, as you know. But I can still hit the high notes, thank goodness.
That's nice.
But that was one of my finest memories of just getting so cold and feeling very cozy in my igloo, and then going in for hot chocolate.
Oh, that's not. That sounds really cozy. I like that. That sounds nice. And Lacey, how about you?
Oh my goodness. As you were talking, I was going, oh my gosh, how can I choose one? Because all of them have been spectacular. I mean, it was years of I danced in the Nutcracker for 13 years. So it was every Christmas was filled with dancing and singing and acting and so much love, so much, hot chocolate and apple cider, going to this thing. I grew up in Texas. So kind of we had winters like Tennessee and Nashville. And so not too cold, not too hot, but always just filled with love. And I don't know, I can't choose just one because all of them were spectacular. I don't know. All of them were brilliant. My mom made sure, growing up with a single parent, and she made sure everything was perfect. So I love my mom for that, and for everything, but she made sure Christmas was really special.
That's nice. And our leprechaun, Mr. Stephen Kalinich. How about you? Do you have a childhood memory, Stephen, that stands out for you?
Well, it's related to childhood. I was already 20 or something, but when Brian Wilson and I wrote Child of Winter, the original version, Carney and Wendy were like 5 or 6 years old, older. And we went into the studio, and I played the kazoo, and I don't know if you know that song. And it's just a funky little Christmas song, but very cheerful. And it was so much fun in the studio, playing all the instruments and enjoying it. And then they recently made a version with Rachel and the Reindeers, and it's the same song. And I'm in it more as a silent actor, but I think I got more attention from being in it than from writing it, because I guess my character was really funny and I had such a blast. And they, when they grew up, Wilson Phillips, so it was I can see the whole arrow coming all the way over. So I'm grateful for that, and it was a great experience and very inspiring and fun. And Brian had a blast doing it. We didn't think commercial or like that. We just thought having fun.
That's so nice. What a great memory. Thanks for sharing that, Stephen. And Holle Thee, how about you? A memory that goes back to childhood or teenage years that you remember from Christmas?
Oh my God, so many beautiful memories, Jim. I was just sitting here thinking about how my great-great-grandmother and my great-grandmother and my grandmother and my mother used to sit at the piano, and we would sing "Oh Holy Night." And my great-great-grandmother, she couldn't sing that well, but she loved to smoke her corncob pipe. and we'd be trying to sing, and she'd just be blowing smoke. Just be blowing all over the place. And we would be trying to sing, we'd be coughing, trying to sing, and she'd just be blowing her smoke. And that was just so, I was a little bitty girl when that happened. And though that was filled with, when I got older, I remember my great-great-grandmama blowing that smoke. And that's how come I never smoked cigarettes.
Because you had it all.
Yeah. But that was an endearing moment because it was like 4 generations together there.
And where was that?
In Chicago.
In Chicago. Wow.
In Chicago, yeah. In fact, I have a picture on the wall of my of the 4 generations.
Wow.
On my wall, I have a picture of it before I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Then my wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. You can actually just going to redecorate the house and take things off the wall. Many of you have done that. Some have grabbed Oscars, Emmys, Tonys, children, dogs,
Yeah.
cats.
Guitars.
There it is.
There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
There it is. Can you see
There-
it?
Yes, we see
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Wow.
It's
That's
fantastic.
me, the little girl, my mama and my grandmama and my great grandma.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is such a beautiful thing to have on the wall there. Great memory, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, everything on the wall is my family.
Now, were they artistic? Were they musically
Oh
inclined?
yeah, my mom sang opera. My
yeah.
grandmother, my grandmother, she was a school teacher and she was a choir director in the church. And my great grandmama, she just smoked her corn cob pipe and had her.
Corn cob pipe. Right.
Right.
And you thought it was just in Frosty the Snowman, folks.
Yeah, you know,
Her grandmother really smoked
what,
it.
what do I know? You know, I didn't know nothing. I thought maybe that was, I don't know what I thought that was. I
Yeah.
thought she was drinking Kool-Aid.
That's what they all said back then.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. That is
Drinking
funny.
Kool-Aid.
That is a great story.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's part of my my memories.
Of your memories. Thanks for sharing that. And Elaine, how about you? Any memories from childhood that stand out for you?
My parents always believed in giving back. And so every Christmas we'd have an open house and it would start maybe around noontime or something. And people would come whenever, and we had food flowing all the time. And it was just always wonderful because you never knew, you know, who was going to show up or when he or she would show up or anything. And you would have friends, family, friends of families. And so it was always wonderful. But the other thing I remember as a young child was, because I was a professional ice skater, on Christmas, believe it or not, back then, this one rink was open. And so I used to go skate in the morning. And because it was Christmas, I would get to wear one of my show costumes and go and skate in one of my show costumes like I was doing a show. And then I'd come home, and by then the turkey and everything would be ready. And we would just have the whole day and night with people constantly coming over. And I think that's one of the reasons Christmas is one of my favorite times, because we had people from all walks of life, and it was very, very special. So I love Christmas because I think people open their hearts more.
Yeah, they did. And you would hope that the hearts stay open beyond the holiday, right? So it's our mission to do that and keep that vibe, that lovely, positive vibe going, right?
And with you, they can't help but keep it going.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Mr. Dennis Scott, how are you? And do you have a memory?
I do have a. First of all, I have to apologize. I had to
Wait,
trade in
there's another special guest with you.
Oh no, another one. Look, you've got competition.
Oh yeah, yes. Who do we
This
have
is
there?
Totally unplanned. I had to trade in my guitar because this dog, who his name is Patches, who I refer to as the world's most expensive dog, because of all the trips to the veterinarian. I saw him looking at me, and he was going to start to bark, so I thought I'd better pick him up.
Bring him on, bring him on. So
But,
how do you play him as an instrument? You swag the tail? Or what, do you, what kind of sounds do you get from the dog?
Sounds you don't want to know.
Yeah, he's your tuba.
Well, he snores, so he can sound like a
Oh, he
tuba.
snores, huh?
But
Wow.
I will tell you, my Christmas memory is somewhat of a childhood traumatic memory, because I was at an early age, I was a child actor, and I was doing recording sessions. I was actually on a background singer session for Patti Page's Christmas album. And I was one of several kids, and we were singing Christmas songs. Everything was going great, except when we got to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's got that funny verse in it where it goes, with little toy drums, little Rudy Toot Toots and Rummy Tum Tums. For some reason, Rummy Tum Tums hit me silly. And I started giggling every time we got to that part of the song. And the producer had to stop everything, said, okay, just try it again. And we do it again. And we got to that part and Dennis started laughing. So unexpectedly, my father came to pick me up early and he was in the control room and heard the producer say, if this kid doesn't shape up, we're going to have to get rid of him. And luckily, I got through the fourth take without laughing. But after that, I got a stern lecture about what it means to be a professional. And so I did learn that. And that was, so I associate that memory with Christmas. And every time I do Santa Claus is Coming to Town, if I have to sing it at an event or something, I'm very careful to be very serious about that lyric.
Absolutely. What a story. Thanks for sharing that.
And now I have to go drink because it's bringing back all these memories.
And Nick, how about you? He's, again, our first time guest here on the show. We'll have him in January as a special guest. Great to have you here. And do you have a memory from your childhood of the holidays that stands out?
Sure. You know, they all kind of played the same way, you know, growing up in North Jersey and being an Italian family. It was always Christmas Eve Mass, and then Christmas Eve dinner with my grandparents and my extended family. And then Christmas Day, my mom would host. It was, you know, it was a nonstop, you know, 36-hour like food fest and family fest. And, you know, by the time it ended, you know, the hugs and kisses were turning into yells and screams, you know, because that's just like typical Italian, you know, you know, when all the grandchildren start to, you know, get a little rambunctious and want to start playing with the toys and go outside and run around like fools, you know. So it was always just good, you know, just good family, good food, and good times.
That's fantastic. That's great. Thanks for sharing that with us here. And Paul, how about you? A holiday memory that stands out for you, Paul?
Well, I'm Jewish, as you might have guessed, or I might have mentioned it a few thousand times, but fortunately we celebrated Christmas. You know, a lot of like my brother and sister don't consider that you should do that anymore as a Jew, but I would never deny a child Christmas, especially in America. It's one of our greatest holidays. And my son grew up with Christmas too, but we didn't have a tree and we didn't have lights on the house. That's where my dad drew the line. Like God would punish us if we went that far. But Christmas morning, I remember we'd come down and my parents would put down like a white sheet so it looked like snow. And being in Chicago, it was always a white Christmas. I mean, it was growing up, because I've been in LA so long, it seems surreal to me now, but it was so cold all winter, the windows would freeze over always. And we'd always walk to school, so no one would ever drive us. And it would be like the tundra. We would wear our pajamas under our clothes because they didn't have long underwear. At least they didn't have it for us back then. But it was freezing cold. They'd wrap us up. But Christmas was exciting. And also we get 2 whole weeks off of school, which seemed like a year, you know, back then. And there would be so much snow outside. You wouldn't go outside very much. You play ping pong, but my parents always had a lot of presents. You come down Christmas morning, and it was just the most exciting thing, you know. And I can still remember albums I got. I remember the first Wings album after Paul McCartney left the Beatles. They got me Wings, Wildlife. And that was a big deal to get a new LP, but it was just thrilling. And the weird thing, to this day, I think it's odd that they lied to us about Santa Claus. That was strange right away. What? That was just a big lie? Because that seemed pretty, you know, big part of the holiday. But lying to kids, I found out later, and being a parent is a big part of parenthood. So
it's part of the deal, right?
Right.
The great story. Thanks, Paul. And Pepper J and John, so great to have you guys here. Tell us about any memories that you have. Pepper J, I'll start with you.
So I am also Jewish, and the holidays were always family, getting family together and such. And since the Hanukkah didn't really overlap with the Christmas, for us, the Christmas was always going down and helping feed people downtown, or we would make little knit toys and stuff for kids that might not have them. And I don't know, they just kept coming up with projects and stuff for us to do. And then it was fun. I love the Christmas lights, the decorations. we used to have a part of town where we'd drive really, really slow because these people just went all out. And the songs of Christmas are amazing. And many of them are written by Jewish people. Who
That's
knew?
right.
White Christmas and yeah.
The Jews knew.
Yeah, a lot. And John, how about you? A wonderful gentleman that you are, a real talent and an incredible voice. What about a memory for you as a child for the
I
holidays?
don't know if this stands out, but I remember living in Reno. I was in high school, and I got to spend Christmas and New Year's in juvenile hall.
Wow.
Okay.
And
We didn't get any
you obviously got out. Yeah.
We didn't get any presents at all.
Nothing.
But it wasn't all that bad. That was my kind of life back then.
Yeah. 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 When did you guys meet? You and Pepper J?
1930, was it?
1930. Pepper J almost fell off the chair.
No, we met at a resort, and I was singing in the lounge, performing in the lounge.
Highland Springs Resort near Palm Springs.
And she approached me one night and she said, "You know, you're pretty good, kid, but I could make you better. You want to be in the main showroom?" I said, "Sure." And that's where I ended up.
That is amazing.
Was, 33 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. We actually have, I believe this is John. Is this Vietnam 1965?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's a goodie package that his sister sent when he was
Got
over
salami and cookies in there.
Oh my, wow. 1965. That's amazing.
Oh,
And
I
this,
remember being on night, we were on patrol the night of Christmas Eve, and we were on, and we all said Merry Christmas to each other. We had to be real quiet. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's incredible. We have another photo here. This is Lacey Carpenter as a child for Christmas. Lacey Carpenter, there she is. Kind of cool.
All I wanted was a horse.
There's me with my sister, with Santa Claus, and with Mom. You know, Justin Bieber, we had that haircut before you did. and my parents, Mom and Dad, as well. You know, there's nothing like family, and Dad is the same name, Jim Masters. That's where we got it from. I'm the fifth one. 5. So yeah. It's and we have we'll sing a couple of carols and things of that nature too, but we have there's 2 guests who wanted to be with us. One is under the weather and the other one is traveling. One is the fantastic singer and pianist David Francis. He was on our show from London. He sent a quick little video, and then Josie Falbo wanted to be with us as well, but her throat is a little under the weather, so she sent a message as well. And here's David's message for all of us.
I want to ask you one thing real quick. We're going to be on a TV show. This is Jim Masters' show. So I want to ask you guys, I want to say Merry Christmas to Jim Masters and all his, the people in his audience. You guys going to help me with that? So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, Merry Christmas, Jim Masters and his audience, and then we're going to sing the song. All right? 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, Jim Masters and your audience.
Very nice, very nice. And all the lovelies. Thank you, David. We appreciate that. And Josie.
Happy holiday to you. Merry, happy, insert the holiday of your choice here. To you, Jim, and to all the lovelies. Ciao.
And thank you very much, Josie. She wanted to be here with us, but she's under the weather. Otherwise, she would have been here as well. I know you guys want to perform too, which I think is fantastic. And I know, Dennis, you have some things coming up quick. So I'd love to have you share something with us, and maybe you can kick us off with your incredible musicianship. What would you like to do for us, Dennis?
Well, first I have to put this dog down.
Oh, he's not going to be the conductor.
Well, he works only for Union Scale. So.
Oh well, then yeah. I don't
But
know
the
if you can
problem is
afford
I'm
that.
afraid to do anything that's not public domain. I'm trying to think what we can do here.
Probably Deck the Halls, Angels We Have Heard on High. Probably those kinds of things, or anything else you're thinking about.
Well, I know my songs don't cost that very much. Silver Bells, no, that's not public domain either.
Livingston and
Unless you do a little medley.
Oh, does that make it okay?
Yes.
Probably if you do, I think if you do short little.
Okay. How about, very short. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. For no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, in the holidays you can't beat Home Sweet Home. I thought if I speed it up, that'll throw them off. The police can find it. And then, of course, there's always, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire's so delightful. Since we've no place to go, watch the show, watch the show.
Watch the show. Very, very nice. I love that. Very, very nice. Appreciate that, my friend. How about you, Lacey? I think you would like to perform for us too, right?
Yeah. I have an original song, so cheap. It's free. So, it's so technically public domain to myself, I guess. So I wrote this on a rainy and windy night, and in East Texas, where I grew up. So this is called Almost Christmas Day.
Very nice.
It's rainy and windy, I don't care. It's a beautiful Christmas Eve with the cold December air. I'm sitting by the fireplace, all warm and crisp, under the mistletoe, the lovebirds kiss. Chestnuts roasting, little toy trains, carols being sung. Oh, Santa's gonna come. Tonight's the night that dreams come true. Wishes are answered by Mr. You Know Who. Tinsel and holly, sparkling lights, hot apple cider, mama's pie. Will it snow? Probably no. That's okay. It's almost Christmas Day. Holiday movies, the ones in black and white, bring back all those memories, the ones we hold on so tight. Silver bells and the lemon drop kid, can't forget old Scrooge in urban Berlin. Tinsel and holly, sparkling lights, hot apple cider, mama's pie. Will it snow? Probably no. That's okay. It's almost Christmas Day. Tinsel and holly, sparkling lights, hot apple cider, mama's pie. Will it snow? Probably no. That's okay. It's almost Christmas Day.
Very nice. Very nice.
What a great song.
It's a great song. Yes, she's a guitarist,
Great.
violinist,
that
fiddler.
sounded good.
She does it all. That's a fantastic
Yeah.
song.
Thank you
Very,
so much.
very nice, Lacey. That's really, really nice. Thanks for doing that. Shelley Ray, how about you?
Yeah, you know, I was going to do an original song, but some of my original songs are so self-confessional that I thought better of it, and I want to do Silent Night and have everybody sing with me.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
we're going to do it in G. Let me grab my guitar. Silent
night,
holy night, all is calm, all is bright round young virgin mother and child. Holy and so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Very nice. You never go wrong with that one, right?
Yeah.
Very
Thank you so much. The chorus was fantastic. Thank you,
I
guys.
tell you, with all the iterations from all the different Wi-Fi connections, right?
Yeah.
That song is so brilliant composition-wise because it has 3 chords in it, but it conveys this bittersweet. It almost like it should be in minor key, but it isn't, and it's so brilliant. So I think it's Brahms.
Speaking of that, I do have some trivia about that.
Dennis has
I
to
could
scoot
jump in.
out quick.
I do.
know Dennis has to scoot out quick, but before we do, let's just do a quick. We wish you a Merry Christmas together, everybody. Okay? And then Dennis has to scoot out. He has something coming up like in 60 seconds.
Okay.
All right. So, Dennis,
Well, it's nice.
you want to
Nice
lead
to
us
meet
off?
you, Dennis.
Nice to meet all of you.
Dennis,
Happy holidays, Dennis.
you want to lead us off with we wish you a Merry Christmas?
Sure.
Okay. So this will be our leader.
Everybody,
Here we go, gang.
here we go. We wish you a
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
to you and our King. Good tidings for Christmas
And a
Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a
and a
Happy New Year.
Very nice, Dennis. Dennis, happy holidays to you. Thanks so much for stopping by the show. I know
wish I could stay longer, but I got a sleigh ride. I got presents to deliver, so you gotta get started.
That's right, my friend.
Santa.
That's right.
Are you that guy? Oh, wow.
Nobody
Take care.
knows.
See you soon.
Dennis,
Cool.
we'll have you back on in the new year, okay?
Love it. I'll be ready.
Blessings to
Bye.
you.
Amika says happy holidays to Patches.
That's
gone.
right.
And I want to say happy holidays, HOLLE
Yes.
DAYS, holidays.
Holly V, would you like to perform something, sing something
Each and
for
every
us?
one of you. Well, I'm a little hoarse, but I'll do jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Woo! How fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Very nice. Very
Fantastic.
nice. Yeah. See, you timed that. You picked a perfect song because in the horse-drawn sleigh, you said you were hoarse. So you sort of worked that into the song beautifully.
See
You
why I
worked
love
it.
you?
See?
I love you because you picked that up.
Pick that right up. That's why you did it. Nick, how about you? Would you like to share something with us, my friend?
Sure. I'll play the opening statement of my first holiday release called Christmas Eve.
Very good. And here comes the saxophone.
Yes.
Show us, lift it up. Show us that beautiful instrument. Tell us about it.
So this is my baby. A 1953 Selmer Mark VI.
Nice.
And this one's been all over the world with me, and he just she keeps on trucking, so it's all good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful instrument you have there.
Thank you.
All right.
So this is just like the opening statement before the vocals kick in on it.
Terrific. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So it's it's kind of like a Donny Hathaway this
Oh,
Christmas type joint, So
Very
R&B and soul stuff.
Is that you in the photo behind you?
That is, man. That's the new EP coming out in May. It's called Secrets. So yeah, just
Cool.
trying to have fun, man.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
And Nick's going to be back with us for an episode in January, so look for that, gang. And Stephen, I know you wanted to share a poem with us, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I thought I would share just a few thoughts in a poem. I would like to share the days of life. The days of life so quickly pass through muted time and endless space, through gentle joy and bitter pain. Silently they slip away. Each step we walk, each breath we take, we can live love, we can bring peace, we can be kind. The little things we do each day to help each other, like drying tears with hands of love, can mean so much, can heal a wound, can sometimes save a life. So each night before we go to sleep, think of the feelings we can share, the lives we can touch with hope, the words and acts of kindness that we can do through the days of life. Think of the good that we can do to help each other through the days of life. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Bravo.
Beautiful. Very nice, Stephen. Thank you very much for sharing that. Really beautiful words for the holiday. And Paul, how about you, my friend?
Well, I got to say, that was nice hearing Stevie Kalinich. That's like a real poet. He's a
He's
poet.
a real-
He's not depressed or alcoholic. That's very unusual to be a poet.
That's right, exactly.
Because you got to be a
for
songwriter.
lessons, Paul.
Oh yeah, I was going to play White Christmas, but I wanted to mention, since Shelley, you were talking about Silent Night, right? How simple it is melodically, and because I'm a nerd, I like to find out the story behind songs, and I've always been writing about that. That was written because the organ in the church, this was hundreds of years ago, was broken. I guess it was waterlogged. So the guy composed a song that could be played on guitar, and he didn't play guitar a lot, so he just 3 chords, and I think that's why it's remembered, because it's so simple. Simplicity in songs matters. It's the only one of the songs, from that era that anyone remembers, and it's one of the most beautiful. And I was going to do White Christmas, and Irving Berlin wrote that one. And Irving Berlin could only play in one key. He only played in F sharp on the piano, which is the black notes. But he had a transposing. Who said right? Who knows this?
Yeah,
old
I do.
person.
Yeah,
Who said that?
I did. Shelley. cello,
Oh.
F sharp. Yeah, the black keys.
But yeah, and he had a transposing piano, so he could play in different keys, but he always played those. But some of his melodies, like "I'll be seeing you always," that's just the black note. Da 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 da. But for that reason, he was really limited, and so his songs have a simplicity too, so they're remembered. And "White Christmas" he wrote, and Philip Roth, the author, said that Irving Berlin was a great Jewish genius because he managed to take Christ out of Christmas and make it about snow. And he took blood out of Easter and made it about fashion. He wrote Easter Parade. But it's funny that it's true. So many of the Christmas songs were written by Jews because they're smart and they realize this is a market. Every year they're going to need these songs, and but they wrote great, amazing songs. I mean,
never thought about it that way.
They're great songs too. But Irving Berlin was known to do that. He wrote a bunch of songs when he started that had ragtime in the title, because ragtime was like rock and roll then. It was the craze. But they weren't ragtime songs, but they were hits. Like there's some famous songs. But White Christmas. But White Christmas was, growing up in Chicago, was a big deal, right? To have now it almost seems like a racist kind of thing. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. It seems funny to me. And so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Turn this.
You all don't want me to start talking about that. Just go on and sing, child.
So this is sing along. Are we allowed to sing along? Is that okay?
Sure.
If anyone gets sued, it should just be me, okay? Sue the Jew. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones we used to know, where the tree tops glisten, children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmas be white.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate that. And John and Pepper J, what do you have up your sleeve? Right. Look at that. Very nice.
All right, Christmas song. I've come to Christmas with you. You share the light, harmony with me tonight. Hear applause, feel the glow. Sing along, enjoy the show. It's a dream come true. I've come to Christmas with you. It's my dream come true. Merry Christmas to you.
Very nice. I like that. That's very, very nice. Did you guys write that?
Yeah.
Very. That's a nice one. Yeah. When did that one come out?
Well, actually, it came out as music with. I wanted music with you. So I did a function last week, and they wanted me to come in and sing an original Christmas song. And I thought, I'll just change the words.
Right. There you go. It worked.
I wanted music with you to I wanted Christmas with you. And somebody came up to me after the show and they said, that sounds like I wanted music with you. I said, it is.
Right.
So, Jim, you could speak to John for hours and not know that particular song went on to number 1, number 2, and number 3 on numerous radio charts, both in the United States and international. But he would never say that too.
He
But I
wouldn't
just
say
watched
it.
it. So he just changed the word and he thought it was fun.
That's so cool. That's really,
Is the
really
Christmas song that went to #1 or the original?
No, the original. The Christmas song was just made up last week for an event that he was asking.
And is John the artist on that song that went to #1?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Congratulations on that. Huh?
Please check out our music. He writes it. Yeah. He writes some of it together. I produce it.
It's great stuff.
JohnMichaelFerrari.com. Ferrari, just like the car. See?
Just like the car. There it is.
Unfortunately, no relation.
And Elaine, what would you like to sing for us?
Well, in order to keep your audience, I will not sing.
She's funny.
Otherwise, the audience will go scattering. As a matter of fact, I will tell you a funny story about that. I know 2 songs, Amazing Grace and Mercedes Benz. Totally different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So I was on an audition once, and the suits, as they call them, at the network, were in the room, and one of the questions was, do something to make us laugh, but we're not going to laugh. So I got to Grace from Amazing Grace. They were on the floor laughing. So I won. But they called me back and they said, promise her anything, just don't let her sing. So in order to keep your audience, I promise I will not sing. But
well, Elaine,
really,
we gave you 2 options, either sing or belly dance. So you're going to do the belly dancing?
I guess I'll have Mika do the belly dancing. She's right
there you
here.
go. Just make it
Okay.
There's the star.
I think she's going to be here. Here she is. Okay.
And before Mika, there was
moving up
another
and down.
wonderful friend you had, Oreo. Remember Oreo, who was a guest?
Yes, Oreo. Well, here's Oreo.
Oreo was on our show quite often, and there's Oreo.
The book and on the
Passed
show.
away.
He loved you, Jim. He just loved you. And there's Oreo.
Yeah.
And then, so Mika now, I guess she's encouraging me to write another book so that she can be in it.
Very nice.
Because this was Oreo.
There's Oreo.
So a tribute to Oreo.
Very nice.
And seriously, if anyone needs a stocking stuffer, I still have a few books left, so they can, go to my website. But I hope that they get to see A Wonderful Life, which is supposed to be on Amazon Prime anytime now. I hope before Christmas.
Yeah, keep me posted, and I'll let them know.
And also it's on Vimeo, so you can see it, and it's a beautiful story. You had Jeff and some of the cast on the show, and it's just about relationships, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful story. So I hope they can see that. So instead of singing for you, I just gave promotional plugs.
That'll be $5, Elaine.
I just gave promotional plugs. But
so
I'm just so happy to be here and to see all this talent, because you don't always get to see every show or anything, and you guys were all amazing, wonderful voices, wonderful talent. My life stream was to have been a singer, but that didn't work out. I know a lot of people.
You were professional ice skating.
Yeah, I was a professional ice skater, comedy, like I said, you can watch me on the Michael Collier morning show on Mondays. I do sports with whomever happens to show up that day. So it's really fun. It's on YouTube and Facebook
Now he has
Live.
to promote the Jim Master show.
I will promote the Jim Master show on that show and tell Michael that I told Michael, I said, Michael, you've got to be on Jim Master's show. And he goes, I know, but he just got married, and then he was in the Bahamas on his honeymoon.
Congratulations to him.
Will you tell Michael I said hello, please?
I will most definitely. I swear. I I met you somewhere, I think through him or something, but
Well,
I will definitely tell him Monday.
I think we were in LA.
Small
Maybe,
world, isn't it?
yeah.
It was Los Angeles because Michael used to come into a club all the time. I can't remember the name of it, but
yeah.
While we were there with him, and you remember what's the guy's name? He was on BET. Not Red. I can't think his name right now because I'm trying too hard.
That's what it is, right?
Huh?
That's what it is. You're trying too hard.
I'm trying.
Don't think about it at 2 a.m. when you're twisting and turning.
Yeah,
and then call us out.
Then I'll call you in the middle of the night and tell
Holle Thee. Holle Thee, what are you doing for the holidays?
You know what I'm doing? This is the truth. She was talking about something. First of all, I got to give him a plug because leads into answering your question. You know, I wrote this book, Free Bass Ain't Free.
That's right.
Okay. And it's about my life with Ike Turner. And you can get it at my website because he wasn't like that. I have to tell you. I have to say this. I always say this because it's the truth. He was not like he was depicted in that movie. And this book, Free Bass Ain't Free, tells the whole truth about what he was, what he wasn't, and how he was with me. He wasn't like that with me. And to answer your question, Jim, I'm working on my last book now. And my life story documentary.
Very nice.
From opera to the blues. And I have had a wild ride. You hear me?
Yes.
I told you that once before, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yes.
That I have had a wild ride, and I want to share my life experiences with the world because I know that I really got something to say. And I've really got something to say that's going to inspire and uplift and teach. And that's the reason why I'm working on that. And quiet as kept, I'm working on a country CD. I want to be the first Black senior citizen woman in country and Western music.
Oh, congratulations.
That's what I want. So I'm telling all you producers there and all you songwriters there, get in touch with Jim Masters and look me up because that's what I want to do and I might need your help.
Well, yeah. Now, Lacey, are you in Tennessee right now or Texas?
I'm in Tennessee. Yeah, I've been here.
She's in that area.
I'm in that area.
You're in that area.
I'm in that area.
I'll be coming in that area. But Jim, would you give her my information?
I will connect. Yes.
Please connect.
I will be the master's connector. Absolutely. Yeah.
I knew it was going to be somebody on this show that I was going to be able to connect with because God
might even be able to play
absolutely.
Together.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
How would you like to do that? A Black woman, senior citizen singing country for the first time in the whole world.
I'm down with that. I mean,
down with it, girl.
Girl, I am an ethnomusicologist. I know where music came from. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's.
You heard it here on the Jim Masters Show live.
Yes, that's right. And Jim, boy, we're gonna give you the first seat. We give you the front row.
I will be right there. I'll MC the concert. How about
that?
Yeah, you guys on stage.
That'd be wonderful.
I've done it at Carnegie Hall many times, so I'll do it for you guys.
That would be Lacey, I'm serious now, honey.
Carnegie Hall.
I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be so exciting.
So are you traveling, Holle Thee, or you're staying close to home? For the
I'm
holidays?
staying close to home because I'm writing this stuff, now.
Because you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Are you in Chicago?
Yes, I am, darling.
Oh, okay.
And you're in, where are you?
LA.
You're in
Los
Los
Angeles.
Angeles. Yeah, I'll be in Los Angeles in March.
What part of Chicago
My
are you?
birthday.
Nice.
It's
and Lacey,
my
what are you
birthday
doing
in
for the
March.
holidays?
What am I doing? Well, cooking a lot.
Are you? What's your specialty? What do you like to cook?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm trying.
Bless you, Shelly Ray.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm trying out a mushroom pot pie this
Oh my
this
God,
year.
I love pot pie.
I know.
Why are we not doing the show at your house?
that
Let's
sounds
do. You should come here.
Oh my God,
I have so many
Psilocybin?
parties.
Bless
you, Shelley.
Yeah,
Thank you.
psilocybin.
Psilocybin. I'll be right there.
Come on. No, cookies galore. I have so many parties to go to, and I have friends coming in from Texas and one from Texas from India, and we're just gonna do a lot of different things, and but a lot of cookies for all the parties.
Chocolate chip right here. You can send
Chocolate
them
chip.
here.
Very nice. And Lacey,
will
your
do
mom doing
that.
well?
Oh, she's doing great.
Right.
Thank
Tell
you
her I
for
said hello.
asking.
Yeah, tell her
I will.
Yeah, Sylvia.
Okay, don't you forget, Jim. to
Oh
give
no,
us-
I know where all of you are.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You got to connect us up.
It takes a village. We all spread the word about each other, and
Yes,
it
yes,
takes
yes.
more than ever. It takes a lot of hard work in a village. Shelly Ray, how about you? What is your plan for the holidays?
Well, let's see. I have a release, as you know, coming out in January. It's 4 songs. And I want to just shout out to Holle Thee. One of the songs I've written is on my website, which you can see right there. And you can contact me via my website, shelleyraymusic.com. One of the songs I just finished is called Mama Tried. And it's a celebration of young mothers who have babies early and give up so much. And it's a true story about my mama.
Yeah.
And growing up in
Oh,
Missouri,
lovely.
and how she rode the bus to pay the rent. She was just amazing. And the song is called Mama Tried. She was just a child. And I'd love Holle to do it. It would be really something. I could totally hear
Shelly
your
Ray
voice.
is that R-A-Y, Shelly?
It's R-A-E. It's all
R-A.
lowercase, S-H-E-L-L-E-Y.
Uh-huh.
Ray,
R-A-E.
R-A-E, Speck, S-P-E-C-K.
Look what happens on the Jim Master
.com.
show.
I know, but I can just hear you singing
right?
it. And it's got some gospel choir in it. It's Americana. It's mostly acoustic guitar, and then I hired a real orchestra.
That's fantastic.
And I have the track, the instrumental track that you could actually work with if that's something you want to do.
I want to dive in a little bit because Pepper J and John have to take off because they're going to be performing at a holiday party. But Pepper J and John, very, very nice. So great to have you guys here. What are you guys doing for the holidays?
So we usually do orphan holidays. People that are here in and around the greater area, wherever we are, and they don't have a place to go. You know, holidays usually are for family.
Yeah.
And I mean, we go down to the community center. We prepare meals and stuff with everybody else in town for other people that might not. But we just try to have not huge. We have 2, 3, or maybe 6 people over, and just give them like a family dinner.
That's
so I take my mom's plates and everything, you know, just a nice family dinner. That's how we do it.
That's so nice. Well, we're all here before they head out. Maybe we can do Deck the Halls together. Does that sound good, gang?
Sure.
Now, John, since you're going to exit so you can get out to your event, do you want to lead us off, you guys, John and Pepper J?
I don't even know the song.
Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls or something.
With Holle.
Navy song.
Yeah, here I am.
Ready?
There you go.
Here we
1,
go.
2,
2.
3. Deck
Yeah.
the halls.
La la la
Tis the
Is the
season
season
to be jolly.
apparel.
Very nice. What a fabulous way to exit. Stage left. Very,
Yeah.
very nice. And I
Thank
love your
you, Jim.
background too. I love the background.
Oh,
Your
that's
background
just
behind you.
That's our Quonset hut. We have a 3,000 square foot Quonset hut on the ranch that we use to when the kids come from like churches or reform school or
Yeah.
wherever they come, and we
That's so
teach them
nice.
singing and stuff, and they all sit here watching each other
We have
on
a stage
stage.
set up.
Yeah.
I tell you, I picked a stellar group of friends and talented folk joining us here on the show today. And you guys are really the best, all individually and collectively here on the show. And it's so nice to have you here. Best of the holidays to you both, John and
Thank you, Jim.
Pepper J. And we'll have you back in the new year, okay?
Wonderful getting to know a little bit about each of
Of
you.
all
Thank
of
you
our
so
other
much for
fabulous
sharing.
guests, right?
Thank you.
All right, you guys, we'll see you
Yeah.
again, okay?
Have a good gig.
Thanks,
And be
Jim.
safe.
Thanks.
Tell
Happy
everybody at the party-
holidays.
Tell everybody
Happy
about the
holidays.
party about the Jim Masters show.
Jim
Tell them to
Masters
tune
show.
in.
And tell them to watch this one.
Yes,
I will.
This episode.
I will.
All right, guys, you
Thanks,
take
all.
care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Hi.
Bye.
Nick, how
Kelly,
about
where
you?
are you
Nick, what are you
located?
doing? Nick, what are you doing for the holidays?
Oh man, I will be sleeping and gearing up for New Year's Eve because I'll be out of town for 3 shows leading up to New Year's Eve show. So we'll do actually it'll be a smaller Christmas this year because my sisters are married, so they're traveling to their in-laws for the holidays. So just hanging with my parents, maybe some cousins, and then sleep for a few days, get my sets together, and then be ready to hit the road. So it's all good. I can't complain.
Very nice. Where are you headed to?
Atlantic City,
Nice.
Rhode Island, and then we're doing New Year's in Pennsylvania, I think Pittsburgh.
Very nice. Rhode Island. Are you going to Providence?
Yeah, we'll be up there doing some shows up there. So it's all good, just having some fun.
Terrific. Well,
yeah.
Enjoy that. And Stephen, how about you? Are you relaxing for the holidays? What are you doing for the holidays, Stephen?
I'm just taking it easy. I did a few charities, and I'll be just around low key.
Very nice.
And I got a gig in January with Strawberry Alarm Clock at the Whiskey.
Strawberry Alarm Clock. Yes, that famous group. Yeah.
Incense and Peppermint.
George Bonnell and them. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was on our show.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
13th.
They're a legendary group
Yeah.
from the 60s and 70s. How about Paul? How about you? What are you going to be doing for the holidays?
I'm hoping to see Stevie Kalinich at some point. We live like 10 minutes away from each other.
Yes, you guys in Northern California.
No.
No,
Southern.
Southern.
We're in the south of
You're
California.
in the south.
He's like my son.
You guys have a great relationship. Yeah, that's fantastic. Elaine,
He's a
what are you
real
doing for the holidays? Sticking
I
around
don't
town?
know. Let's see. I'm looking for the parties here. Shelley, where do you live?
I live out in the Coachella Valley. I was in the entertainment industry, still am, in LA for
As a
oodles of
performer, you mean?
years.
You mean as a writer?
I was a performer first, and then I signed with A&M Records as a staff publisher, a staff songwriter. So I just sat around and wrote songs all day, which was great. And then I had my vocal coaching business in LA, which was quite fun. It was just a side thing for fun, and it turned into something really nice. I worked with some great talent. But I focus now not at all as a performer, but just as a writer, getting my songs covered, getting my songs out there to numerous individuals that like Americana or alt country. So I moved out here 7 years ago, and I didn't know a soul, but I'm close to Joshua Tree, which
Very
is
nice.
like, that's where my heart is. And I just had some photography done out there by Nick Busco, which was
Beautiful.
By who? By Nick Guzman?
Nick Busco.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who he is?
No, I thought it was a different name.
Very
Oh,
nice.
sorry.
But there's
Anyway.
have you been to Pappy and Harriet's, that great club?
Oh
up there?
yeah, we just shot up there. We just shot the photograph.
It's a great club. Like Paul
album
McCartney has played there. Everyone's played
I
at
know.
Pappy and Harriet's. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I went up to see him because it came up it came out, and so I'm like 20 minutes. I got up there, and the line was, around the block already. I didn't get to see him, but
He has a big following, doesn't he?
I saw his tour bus.
Wow.
Well,
Jim, what
Jane,
are you doing?
we in 2 days are headed to Florida for almost 3 weeks to be with our family. Yes, can't wait.
What part of Florida?
And I just had a television shoot this morning, and then of course on Monday we have somebody, which will be our final official show of the year, and Margaret is joining us, the legendary Anne Margaret.
What time, Jim?
4 p.m. It'll be 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Remember Bye Bye Birdie?
Oh yeah,
she was in Bye Bye Birdie. That was classic, wasn't it?
She was. So yeah, we'll be with our family and celebrating through the holidays, Wednesday through like the first week or so of January, which is really nice. There's nothing like being with the family, no matter what time of year it is, but especially during the holiday time. And our family has always been very big with the holidays. The folks still, the house becomes a winter wonderland. The cookies, the dinner. I mean, it's really a magical time. And it's, it's funny because a lot of people say their birthday is their favorite day of the year. Believe it or not, my birthday, which is in September on the 24th, is not my favorite day of the year because it's about just me. My favorite day of the year has always been Christmas Day because it's about us. And because when you think about Christmas, there's all the different elements for those who celebrate it. There is, of course, all the fabulous food. So that's a sense that's touched upon. All the cookies and the stuffing and the pies and all the fabulous food. There's all the music we're surrounded by, all the fabulous versions of the carols. Sometimes we even, sing these carols like you guys have as well and perform them and, class plays when you're a kid and all. So you're surrounded by these lullabies. As I always say, Christmas music is quite interesting because no matter what goes on during the course of 12 months, war, strife, inflation, pandemics, everything that happens in the world and in our lives, here comes that music again that you've heard ever since you were placed on this planet. And all these songs that provide comfort, joy, hope, solace, love, family, all these things, no matter what goes on during the 12 months, at the end of the year, here comes something to cap off the beauty and love for life and for one another. And so there's the music, there's the food, there's the decorations, the lights, the tree, the colors, there's all the TV specials, there's all the films, there's all of this that is surrounding us. There's the family, there's God. So, I mean, it hits on like there's gifts, giving and receiving and cards. And there's all of these senses that are touched upon. And then there's also the build up to it. And then the day of, it's something where you just feel so connected to the world because you have a sense of what people are doing. Except Paul Zolo. Paul Zolo usually on Christmas Day is at the Chinese restaurant, then he goes to a movie. But generally, it's really just one of those beautiful, beautiful days. And it was introduced to us as kids as a beautiful holiday. And then, of course, if you throw in Santa Claus and the Sears Wish Book and all those things over the years, it's just a spectacular day. So, yeah, we'll be with the family, and it's always a beautiful time, and we surround ourselves with the holiday music. And I want to toast all of you guys too. We have our Merry Christmas class here, and I don't know if you guys have anything.
I have mine.
Water.
It's
I
really,
have my bottle.
she's got a bottle. Elaine's working on a bottle.
I'm working on the bottle. Alkaline
It
water.
is a blessing and a delight and a real hoot and a holler to know each and every one of you, to welcome Nick for the first time to our family. He's going to be with us in January, and you guys are all multi-talented. You're very good, kind-hearted people. A lot of fun. We've had you on individually, now here collectively. And I wish each and every one of you the blessings of the holiday, whatever holiday you celebrate, and all good things, best of health, love, and life in the coming year from me here in Lovety Hall at the Jim Masters Show. Also to all of our viewers who've been watching throughout from around the world, watching us live, and then they can watch this later. This whole episode will be archived on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. You can share it on social media. You can see it again. I wish you nothing but all the blessings of the season, my friends.
And Jim, you have to promise one thing. You get to Northern California, but never Southern. You have to come visit us.
I will do. Yeah, I know. I've been to Southern, but not when we knew each other. I've been to, oh my God, LA, Beverly Hills, Temecula, San Diego, you name it. But next time we've got to do it. And guess what? In February, I'm going back to Northern California.
No, you got to make a trip down to Southern California.
We're headed up towards the San Francisco area for a TV shoot again. But I know I got to get down there to see you guys and all of you from where all you are watching from. We love you all. And I want to wish you again the blessings of the season. And thanks so much for the music, for the levity, for the stories, the poems, and everything as we put this together relatively quickly for our viewers. It really was a wonderful, wonderful time having you here. A merry happy to all of you, my friends.
To all of you, and it was nice meeting the people I didn't know.
Thanks. Nice meeting you all.
Nice to meet you.
Talking to you.
Yes, absolutely. Cannot wait.
And thank you, Jim, so very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Yes, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. You're
You
the
are
best.
very welcome. Before we go, did each of you have just a short wish that you have for the coming year for all of us and maybe for the greater good? Holle Thee?
I wish that each and every one of you stay blessed, stay safe, and stay pure at heart. That's my wish for you, and that all good things surround you, and you stay in the light.
Holle Thee, you always knock it out of the park when you're on our show. That's why I love having you here. You spread the levity in such a beautiful way. You're a real blessing. Thank you, Holle Thee. And Elaine, what's your wish? Elaine, what's your wish, and what's Mika's wish for the new year? A nice holiday wish.
What Holle Thee said was so incredible. It's stay healthy, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay in the light. You're absolutely correct. And maybe a little more kindness for everybody, for all of us to realize that it starts with us. And the kinder we are, hopefully the kindness will come back.
Yes.
Beautifully said, my friend.
Yes.
Beautifully said. Shelley Ray, how about you?
Well, I love Holly's reference to light, because what I'm praying for is world peace. You know, I know it sounds a little corny, but if everyone could just see the light, could walk in the light, for even just to spend everything, and on Christmas Day or Hanukkah, just stop and see the light, feel the light, and there would be no war. There would be no war. So that's my wish for the coming year.
Amen.
Beautifully said, Shelley Ray. And Lacey, how about you?
Oh, what everybody has said is just so beautiful, and just, you know, more art being put out in the world, because as creatives, we help other people see that light and see the blessings, and hopefully through our art, we can be like that another beacon of light and another beacon of peace through what we do and what we've been given on this planet. So I hope peace and love.
Beautifully said. And each of you will have you back, of course, in the new year as well. And hopefully we'll have a big Jim Masters show gathering somewhere, New York, LA. We're based on the East Coast. We're here in the New York area. So if you guys are ever out in this part of the world, maybe we'll get together in New York and all get together and have a big, you know, party, a JMS Lovety party, of course. That would be nice.
We have us a big old hoedown.
A big old hoedown. A Holly hoedown, a Holle Thee hoedown. And that's not just any kind of hoedown. That's the.
The.
And Nick, how about you? What is your wish for the coming year and for the holidays?
Yeah, I'll kind of end it like I end all of my live shows, and I always tell my audience two things: to get home safe and to spread love. So I think that's kind of like the message.
Beautifully
Yep,
said.
that's it.
Beautifully said. And Paul, how about you, my friend?
Well, I loved hearing about the light. I'm hoping for light too in the next year. And there's wars going on, and also war on truth right here in our own country. What's going on in America right now to me is very scary. And I've been alive a long time. I've never been at a place where so many people I respect don't even share the same truth. I've never had that, where we don't even have the same truth. And I'm not good at not losing my temper.
Everything is so divided now. Everything
more than
is
ever.
Got to bring everybody together.
But the thing that really
everything is so divided now, you guys. It's like we don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen, how it's going to happen.
Right.
And that's scary. That's very scary.
We try to bring everybody together here on the
light
show.
Light doesn't see division. Light does not see division. Light is light. Light is
light and levity, which is
and some things are so true. You can't deny them, like music.
If
you
you
hear
stay
music
in the light of positivity, and you don't carry the worries, don't carry the burdens.
Correct.
You stay in the light
doesn't
and
know that.
positivity, and love, because that's the only thing that's going to conquer all of this madness.
That's right. Yeah.
Stay in the light and just keep loving one another. And I know that's hard sometimes, but that's all we got, y'all. That's all we got.
That's
like Shelley. I think you were the one that said we just have to give peace a chance. Just imagine it. We can't even imagine it. We can't have it. And that's
how about you, Stephen? What would be your wish, Mr. Poet, for the holidays, but also for
Mr.
coming
Poet.
year?
Life is a gift. Be grateful for the gift of life. Be kind to other beings and keep developing this kind of consciousness and fill our lives with it as best we can and do good deeds for others every day.
Beautifully said, my friend. Beautifully said. Happiest of the holidays to all of you. Thanks for stopping by the Jim Masters Show, Entertainment Lifestyle Celebrity Talk Show series for our Christmas holiday special with celebrity friends and special guests. It was really a delight and a blessing to have all of you here. And as I always say to all of our guests, we will keep the porch light on for you. And I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with all of you.
And all of your lovedies.
Yes.
Happy holidays to all your lovedies, and bring more lovedies to the show.
Lovity now.
Love is.
Love is. Exactly. Thanks, gang, for being with us. It was really a pleasure. And truly, I hope you had a good time with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Loved it. Thank you.
God bless you all.
You as well.
Bye.
Talk to you,
Take
Shelley,
care,
and
gang.
talk to you, Lacey.
Yes.
All
Talk
right.
to y'all.
Okay.
Take care, gang.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye,
We love
everybody.
all
Bye,
of you.
Jim.
Take care, Nick.
Bye,
We'll talk
Jim.
soon.
Bye.
Sounds good.
Okay. Best of the holidays. Stephen, thank you. And Lacey, thank you. And Shelley Ray, thank you. And Holle Thee, you're amazing. Love you so much. And thanks for being with us, my friend. We will have
Thank
you
you,
back.
Bubba.
You are a star.
Thank you. Thank you, baby.
Bye-bye. Merry
Bye.
Christmas. You be well. You and your family. Take care. What a great show, gang. Here, coming to you from Lovely Hole. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy our special, this is really something very, very special, the Christmas show episode. And we put this together very, very quickly. So we really appreciate all of our guests coming in from all around the world. This was really something very, very special. Our viewers from around the world, our guests coming in from all across the United States. How cool was this? And looking at some of the comments coming in here as well. If you enjoyed this episode on our YouTube channel, be sure to give this episode a thumbs up and like. Tell everybody you know about our show. We've done well over 1,040 episodes in 3.5 years, which is unreal. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. This will be archived on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. And leave a comment. Underneath the episodes, there's a comment section. Leave a comment for us. Let us know what you enjoyed about our episode. We wanted to put together something quick and nice for you guys at holiday time. And thanks for all the interaction. We've been showing some of the comments coming in from our viewers watching all around the world. And it was really, really wonderful to have you here. So like, comment, subscribe. And again, thanks for all of these fabulous comments. All of our lovelies watching from around the world. Some of our regulars, new folks, and some of our fan favorites. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, subscribe to the show and Jim Masters TV and all the rest. This was really something quite special. And to have all of these very talented friends of ours stop by and, you know, perform and laugh and share some poignant moments, deep moments. As you know, here at the Jim Masters Show Live, we don't script any of these shows. We do it like the old school talk shows, warm, conversational, real, free-flowing, and freestyle. And I think that makes a world of difference. So from all of us here at the home, at this particular time, where it's a very special time, we say thank you so very much for being with us. It is the holiday time, and it's a very special time. And all of us here at the Jim Masters Show Live, we thank you for spending all this time with us throughout the year, and for spending time with us on this particular episode. And wherever you're watching around the world, it really means the world to us that you are here. Thank you very much. You love this snazzy jacket and the turtleneck. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jane watching in Sweden. Kathleen in New York City, one of our longtime lovelies, also a dear friend. Jim, thank you. Great guest. Love your beautiful background there. Yeah, it is. This is really like Lovety Hall now, isn't it? Huh? Kind of cool. We put it together for all of you. So with that said, gang, this is your host, Jim Masters, thanking you for your time this time. Till next time. We thank all of our guests. We thank Josie and David who wanted to be here, but they sent videos as well. And this was really something very, very special. Thanks for joining us on the Christmas show, Christmas special, the Jim Masters Show, with celebrity friends and special guests. We wish you the very best of the holidays and the coming new year. Peace, joy, love, and good health from all of us here, Jim Masters and Company at Lovety Hall and the Jim Masters Show Live. This was a great, great show and a blessing to put together for all of you. Crystal, thank you very much. Thank you, Jim, for a fantastic show. I love your set. Thank you very much. It is kind of snazzy, huh? I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And good night all from Kathleen in New York City. All right, we're starving. We haven't eaten, I think, anything in several hours because we were rushing to put this show together. So we thank you for all the time. And again, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again here on the Jim Masters Show Live. All right, just a reminder for those who are watching, we will be back on Monday, and the incomparable, legendary Anne Margaret will be with us. Yes, that's going to be a good one. 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific, here on the Jim Masters Show Live series. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year from all of us here at the Jim Masters Show Live series. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time, and best of everything to you and yours from me and mine. Be well, and cheers.